Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another day of Transformative Yoga. Another morning. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late, but feel free to share out the video, hit the like button, feel free to subscribe. We really appreciate all the support. Really appreciate it. So as usual, we are going to start today with 2 minutes. 2 minutes of high knees, okay? 2 minutes of high knees. So let's go. Okay. So that was 2 minutes of high knees. 2 minutes of high knees. Again, nobody joined yet, but when you join, know that this is warm up. We always start every morning with warm up session. So I just did 2 minutes of high knees. So after my 2 minutes of high knees, now I'm going to do jumping jacks. Also, 2 minutes of jumping jacks. So let me set my timer and we get going. Okay, if you are just joining me, this is a warm up session. We're doing the warm up before we start the yoga, okay? All right, let's go. Okay. So that was 2 minutes. That was 2 minutes of jumping jacks. 2 minutes of jumping jacks. And before that, I did 2 minutes of high knees. So again, this is a warm-up session, Warm-up session. Thank you for joining, Sonel. Thank you for joining, Sarah Bushfield. Thank you for joining, Victor Hernandez. Thank you for joining. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button, okay? Hit that subscribe button. I need your support. I need your support. This is a warm-up session before we get into yoga, okay? We need to do warm-up. Why? So that we can work our heart. If you don't take care of your heart, you can end up with a heart attack. Heart attack is the #1 killer out there in the United States. #1 killer. So look at me. I'm 46 years old. 46. So I need to take care of my heart, right? So you take care of yours too, okay? All right. So now we are going to do mountain climber. Mountain climber for 1 minute. I hope I can survive it at age 46. Okay, let's start our mountain climber. Okay, I did it. I did it. So this morning, I did 2 minutes of high knees, 2 minutes of jumping jacks, and now I did 1 minute of mountain climber. Okay, so let me take off my shoes now, and we can get on to business, right? Which is yoga. So please, tell me where you're joining from. What part of the world you're joining from? I would like to know. Where are you joining from? Yeah. And again, thank you for joining. Tell me what part of the world you're joining from. So now, we are going to go into yoga. We are going to start with the eye movements. Okay? Yeah, get in the yoga pose. Get into the yoga pose. I'm going to bring the camera closer because we are going to be doing eye movements. So you can see how to exercise your eyes. Some people don't know that you have to exercise your eyes. Okay? Yeah, Sarah. I'm 46. That's true. I'm 46 years old. Right.
Simply observe
the
flow of breath.
Okay. So get in the yoga pose. Focus on your breath.
Just becoming aware of the breath itself is a very calming, very centering experience.
Focus on your breath. It's very calming.
Begin by reciting the sound of Om 3 times.
So we are going to recite the sound of Om 3 times. Om 3 times. First time. Om. Second time. Om. Third time.
Let's open the eyes softly.
So open the eyes softly.
Do a simple eye movement.
So we are going to do eye movements. We'll first of all do the clockwise direction.
Movement of the eyes.
Then after that, we'll do the anti-clockwise direction. Okay?
Look up.
So look up to the ceiling. Look up to the ceiling.
Move the eyes in a clockwise.
Move the eyes in a clockwise direction.
Creating a large circular rotation with the eyes.
Creating a large circular rotation. Move the eyes in a clockwise direction.
Smooth and continuous.
Smooth and continuous. So this is exercising the eye muscles. The eye muscles also need exercising.
As the eyes reach the top, next center the eyes and close.
Center the eyes and close when it reaches the top.
A couple of breaths.
And relax.
Open the eyes again.
Open the eyes again.
This time moving the eyes in a
Move in the anti-clockwise direction.
Again, without moving the head.
Do not move the head.
Creating a large
move the eyes, not the head.
So again, as the eyes reach the top.
When it reaches the top, close.
Rub the palms.
Rub the palms. Create some friction. Remember friction in grade school? Physics class. Create some friction with your hands.
And then make a cup over,
over your eyes.
Allow the eye muscles to relax.
Let the eye muscles relax.
And then gently rub the eyelids and the eyebrows.
Massage the eyelids and the eyebrows.
Just gently massaging the area around the eyes.
Gently.
And then gently release the hands.
Then release. Sarah, you know one thing? I'm 46 years old and I don't use any glasses. I don't use any glasses at all at 46. I'm the only member of my family with no glasses. So that's one nice tip for you. So take care of your health, okay? All right, so let's go now into...
Spread the fingers apart.
Let's do now the cat and cow stretch.
As you inhale,
the cat and cow stretch is good for people with pelvic tightness or digestive issues. People having problems pooping. So this releases stress in the pelvic area. So this is how inhale looks like. Inhale is like this. Exhale.
A few more breaths.
Inhale.
Arch when you inhale and rounding the spine when you exhale.
Exhale. Inhale.
Keeping the elbows
exhale.
Straight.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
And next time you finish the round of exhalation, at the end of that round, bring the
come to the neutral position.
Back to the neutral position. Rest for a couple of breaths.
Rest a little bit.
And just slowly roll back and sit up on your heels.
So
in
now
the Vajrasana or the diamond pose.
Sit in the diamond pose. We are now going to do the breath of fire. The exercise now is called the breath of fire. So the breath of fire, you are going to be pushing air from your stomach all the way through your nose. You force it out. Yes, it's called the breath of fire.
And in this technique, we are forcing the air out through the nose. Breathe.
So it's going to look like this.
At the same time you expel the air out, you pull the belly in.
That's how it looks like. So you suck the stomach inside and then you push the air out through your nose. And this is a very good exercise because it strengthens and energizes the nervous system and it also improves blood supply to the brain. So if you are going through stress, if you're stressed out, especially in the morning or any other time during the day, this is a very good exercise for you, okay? So let's do it. Let's do it.
Exhale completely. And just
Exhale
relax
completely.
your breath.
Okay.
So now let's get ready for the Surya Namaskar, sun
This
salutation.
is the Surya Namaskar. We are now going to the sun salutation exercise called the Surya Namaskar. Sun salutations. Surya Namaskar. In Sanskrit.
Feet and toes together.
Feet and toes together. Body relaxed.
Body relaxed. Spine is erect.
Spine is erect.
Begin with it. Exhalation. Exhale and bring the palms together.
Exhale, bring the hands in a prayer position.
Inhaling, stretching the arms out
Inhale,
in front.
arms in
Raise
front.
them up and stretch back.
Raise them up, stretch back.
Exhale, bending forward.
Exhale, bending forward.
Keep the shoulders pulled out in front, buttocks gently pushed back. Finally drop the hands and shoulders. Try to reach for the toes. Bring your palms on the floor by bending the knees. And then swing your left foot all the way back. Left knee down. You're pushing the buttocks down and lifting the chest and chin up. The right foot back. Go into the downward facing dog. Trying to press the heels down and lifting the tailbone and the buttocks up. Now bring the knees to the floor and chest and chin to the floor. The buttocks are lifted up at this point. Now slowly lower the buttocks down. Lift your head, neck and chest. And for the first round, we will lift the palms off the floor. Just trying to use the upper body strength to lift the chest higher. Keep breathing. And now put the palms back down. Push with the palms and getting back to the downward facing dog. Once again, in the downward facing dog, we make the effort to press the heels down. Now lift the head up and swing the left foot forward. Bring it up between the palms. Right knee goes down and you're looking up. Chin and chest up. Then the right foot forward. Bring the 2 feet together. Stretch the knees straight. Bring the arms out in front. Bring the body in the shape of the letter L. And then start stretching up and back as you inhale. And finally standing straight up. Exhale and release the arms down. So that's our basic round of the sun salutation.
So that is the basic round of the sun salutation, okay?
Second and third round.
That's the basic round.
A few minor variations.
There will be some minor variations, but basically, this is what it is.
So once again, let's bring the feet together, toes together.
Feet together.
Exhaling, palms together in
Exhale, palms together in the prayer position. Kind of like Pope Leo the 14th, right?
The arms out to the side this time. Raise them up and stretch back. Exhaling, bending forward. As you bend forward, bring the hands behind you.
Hands behind you.
Interlock
so this exercise is good if you are feeling bloated. If you're having digestive issues.
Every inhalation.
Elimination, bowel movement. This is good exercise for that. And also a very good stretch.
And as you exhale, attempt to close the gap between the chest and the thighs. Spend about 3 to 4 breaths here, synchronizing the movements, very gentle, subtle movements with your breath. Keeping all the stretching within the limits of your natural flexibility and endurance. And slowly now release the arms down, bend your knees. Once again, put the palms alongside the feet on the floor. This time swing the right foot back. Let's do a little variation here. So put the right knee down, lower the buttocks and begin to raise the arms up slowly. This is called the Anjaneya Asana or the Hanuman pose or a variation of it. You're making the effort to lift the arms up, elbows are straight, look up, push the buttocks down and forward, and if you are comfortable, create an arch by pushing the shoulders back. And all effort is gentle. And always keep breathing. And now slowly release the palms down. The left foot back. You go into the downward facing dog. Okay, let's spend a few extra breaths here. Let's try and deepen the stretch very gently. Lowering the heels closer and closer to the floor. And at the same time, try to push the buttocks back toward the back wall and lift the buttocks up. In the process, we are flattening the armpits, trying to even lower the forehead closer to the floor. Now let's bring the knees to the floor. Push the buttocks all the way back and try to lower the buttocks on the heels. Lower the forehead, and in an effort to stretch the spine longer, let's start walking the fingertips away from us. Just making a gentle effort to stretch the spine. And now keeping the hands exactly where they are, we're going to slowly slide the body forward, keeping the chin close to the floor if possible, and then coming up into the cobra pose, Bhujangasana. In this pose, we're keeping the elbows close to the body, lifting the chest up, but keeping the navel on the floor in the second round. We're looking up. Maintaining a very gentle pressure with the palms from the palms on the floor. Pushing the chest forward and lifting it up. And now once again push with the palms and get back to the downward facing dog. Lift the head up, this time swinging the right foot forward, trying to bring the foot between the palms, left knee down, and then slowly begin to raise the arms up. And once again, we are pushing the buttocks down and forward. Elbows are straight, looking up, creating an arch if comfortable by pushing the shoulders back. That's optional. Creating an arch is always optional. Slowly release the hands down. Swing the left foot forward. Stretch the knees straight, trying to reach for the toes. And this time we'll swing the arms out to the side. And then very slowly begin to come up. Stretch back. And then come to a straight standing position. Release the arms and hands. Relax for a few breaths. And we'll try the third round.
So now this is the third round of the sun salutation.
Palms together again in front of the chest.
Prayer position.
Inhaling, stretching the arms out in front. Raise them up and stretch back. And then slowly begin to bend forward as you exhale. You're trying to reach for the toes without bending the knees first. And now bend the knees, put the palms alongside the feet on the floor. Left foot back again. And in the third round, we will keep the knee off the floor. Then you're trying to press the left heel further back, which will straighten the left leg. Still lower the buttocks and lift the chest up, creating a nice stretch on the inner thighs and the spine. And now slowly swing the right foot back, and this time we go into a plank position. In the plank position, the heels, buttocks and shoulders are all in one straight line. The shoulders are directly above your hands. The heels are gently pressed back, body is in a straight line. Now bring the knees to the floor and very slowly begin to bend the elbows and lower the chest and thighs closer and closer to the floor. If you feel comfortable, when the chest is about 2 inches from the floor, hold that position for a couple of breaths. If not, just lower the abdomen down. And then when you're ready, begin to lift the head, neck and chest. And for the third round, we stretch the elbows straight. And we are rolling the shoulders up, pushing the chest forward and lifting it up. Try to lower the thighs down. Toes
So this
are
is the
pointing back.
upward facing dog.
Tops of the feet
Upward
flat
facing
on the
dog.
floor. And if you feel comfortable, you can press with the top of the feet and lift the knees off the floor.
Yep.
This is
Lift the
called
knees up from the floor.
Svanasana,
Press with your feet.
upward facing dog.
And you will get a very good stretch.
Lower the knees down. Once again, push with the palms to get back to the downward facing dog. Lift the head up. This time the left foot forward. Bring the foot between the palms. Keep the knee off the floor, the right knee. Press the heel back to stretch the legs straight. Lower the buttocks and lift the chest up. Feel the stretch. Slowly the right foot forward. Stretch the legs straight. And again slowly stretch the arms out in front, L shape, and then begin to stretch up. Stretch back as you inhale. And then slowly standing straight up, exhale and release the arms. And relax. Okay, let's do a balancing pose.
So we're now going to do the
Let's
balancing
do
pose.
Vrikshasana.
It's called
What's
the
called the tree pose.
Vrikshasana.
And you may want to step
Balancing
away
pose.
from your mat so your feet find a better firm
So
footing.
generally, I want to do it
Let's start by
on the
lifting
firm
left foot
floor.
up and try to bring the
Okay.
sole of the foot against the
You can do
inside
it on
of
the mat if you
right
want.
thigh.
But I prefer to do
The
it
effort is to bring the
balanced on
foot
the
up as
firm
high
floor.
as you can. But if that doesn't work, just place the sole of the foot wherever it feels comfortable.
So we start with the left.
Join the palms in front of the chest. Fix your gaze at a spot in front. It usually helps a little better in your balance. When you feel comfortable in your initial balance, begin to raise the arms up overhead. Keeping your gaze fixed at this spot in front. Stretch the arms up. Elbows are straight. If possible, lift the shoulders and the rib cage up. Get a nice stretch. And then very slowly bring the palms together in front of the chest first. And then slowly release the arms and the legs down. Take an extra breath or two here. And when you're ready, we'll start with the other side. So this time lift the right foot up. Try to align the sole against the inside of the left thigh. Once again, bring the palms in the prayer position. And when you feel comfortable, begin to raise them up. Pulling the arms and the shoulders up. In the balancing poses create not only they are good for physical balance but also create deep focus, improving concentration. slowly bring the palms together, the prayer position. And as you exhale, just release arms and legs down. Okay, let's lie down on the abdomen.
So now we are going to do the exercises on the floor. Let me move the camera a little bit.
Either alongside the body,
okay,
or fold the elbows under your forehead or the chin. Spread the feet apart. Just find a position that feels comfortable for a few breaths here. Just relax. And now we get ready for the Shalabhasana or the locust pose. So let's bring the feet together, chin on the floor, and bring the palms under the thighs. Stretch the elbows straight and tuck them in. And as you inhale, slowly begin to raise the legs up. Keep the chin on the floor. Keep the legs straight without bending the knees, lifting the legs, knees and thighs as high as is comfortable. And then very slowly bring the legs down as you exhale. Keep the hands where they are. Take a couple of breaths here. Relax. And once again, we do this one more time. So bring the feet together, stretch the legs back and begin to raise the legs up. Slow movement. Total awareness on where the stretch feels most. And again, as you exhale, slowly release the legs down. Bring the arms out. Put the other cheek on the floor and relax. Next we'll do the Dhanurasana or the bow pose. Put the forehead on the floor. Bend your knees, hold the ankles. And we're going to slowly lift the head, neck and chest. And try to lift the knees and thighs off the floor. So gently kick back into the hands with your feet. That should help you lift the knees and the thighs up. The elbows are straight, shoulders are pulled back, and you're looking up. Not overdoing it. This is a pretty intense stretch. Back off if you begin to feel uncomfortable. And now slowly release the pose, release the arms and legs. Rest for a couple of breaths. Gently roll over onto your back in the Shavasana, the dead body pose, just for a few breaths. You can spread your feet and the arms, just loosening up and relax. Now bring the feet together, stretch the arms overhead. Pull the body longer by pulling the hands and shoulders back, toes pointing away. And next time you're ready to exhale, with the exhalation come up to a sitting posture. Trying to sit up straight if possible. And then you can just turn around. Face the center of the room. Then stretch the legs out. Take a couple of easy breaths. We'll get ready for the forward bending poses. First we will do what's called the Janu Shirshasana or the head to knee pose.
First, we are going to do the head to knee
Keep the
pose.
right leg stretched out straight in front.
Right leg stretched out straight.
Knee.
Bend the left one.
And bring the sole of the left foot against the inside of the right thigh. You try to slide the foot as close to the perineum as you can. Stretch the arms out in front. Inhaling, begin to raise the arms up slowly. Pull the arms and shoulders up.
Exhale.
Exhaling, begin to bend forward. Align your chest with the right thigh. Try to reach for the toes. If you cannot reach the toes, hold on to the ankles or the calf muscles. We're trying to keep the spine erect without rounding the spine. We'll guide the stretch with our breath. As you inhale, try to elongate the spine, pulling it from the base. As you exhale, very gently dropping the chest closer to the thighs. Spend about 5 to 7 breaths in this pose. Again, becoming fully aware of the stretch. Maintaining gentle, smooth breathing. And at no point overdoing the stretch. And now slowly stretch the arms out in front, raise them up slowly. And then as you exhale, release the arms. And switch to the other side. So stretch the left leg straight out, bend the right knee.
Bend the right.
And align the sole of the right foot against the inside of the left thigh. Stretch the arms out in front, raise them up, inhaling, pull, exhale, begin to bend
Inhale,
forward.
exhale.
This time align the chest with the left thigh. Same technique. As you inhale, make the spine longer. And as you exhale, closing the gap between the chest and the left thigh. Again, maintaining the pose for about 5 to 7 breaths if it's comfortable. And feel free to come out of the pose anytime you begin to feel uncomfortable. You don't have to stay there until the final signal. And now gradually stretch the arms out, raise them up, inhaling. And then as you exhale, release the arms. And now stretching both the legs out in front for the full forward bend called the Paschimottanasana. So again, stretch the arms out in front, raise them up, inhaling. And as you exhale, begin to bend forward. And you're trying to bend from the waist, the lowest part of the spine, so that you can maintain a straight, unrounded spine. Reaching for the toes, if not, hold on to the ankles or the calf muscles. Keep breathing. Smooth breath. Full awareness of the breath and your stretch. Now slowly stretch the arms out in front again. Raise them up as you inhale. And as you exhale, release the arms. Take a couple of extra breaths here.
We are now going
What's
to do
called
the reverse plank.
Uttanasana, or the reverse
The
plank.
reverse plank exercises the wrist.
Slightly behind
So
you.
if your wrists are not very strong, you might have trouble doing
You can
this.
either
But
keep
how do you get your wrist strong? It's by doing it
far away
right.
from
So
you,
I'll
depending on
challenge
your
you to
comfort
do it
level.
anyway, right? That's how you strengthen your wrist. So get your hands behind you.
And now pressing down with the palms and the heels, begin to lift the buttocks up.
Press down and lift the buttocks up.
Tilt the head back to look at
Look
the
at
wall
the
behind you.
ceiling. Look at the wall behind you.
Roll the shoulders and the shoulder blades back. This will help you lift the chest higher. And also try to lift the buttocks higher. Toes are pointing away from you and down. Stay there for 3 to 4 breaths only if comfortable. And now slowly begin to lower the buttocks down. And finally just roll the back down, lie down in Shavasana for a couple of breaths. Always remembering that yoga is all about awareness, building awareness at all levels of our being, physical, mental, emotional, intellectual. Always trying to create a deep connection with ourselves. And now we will get ready for the inversion called the Sarvangasana or the shoulder stand. And depending upon your comfort level, if you are familiar and comfortable with the pose, you can do it without support. If not, you can always use the wall for support.
So this exercise we are doing right now
where you have enough room at the
can be very challenging for people who are doing it for the first time, as you are going to be basically inverted upside down. So please start, if you have never done it, start by practicing on the wall. That's how I started. Be careful if you've never done it before. So just watch me do it. It's a very good exercise because it exercises every part of the body. It's good for your circulation because it is pumping blood against gravity, right? So let's do it.
Forearms at the elbows and begin to raise the legs up. Our first effort is to bring the buttocks vertically above the shoulders. And when you are comfortable with that, then you start working on bringing the legs up to a vertical position as well. And in the final position, you try to make the heels, buttocks and the shoulders in one vertical plane. Usually try to stay in the position for about 2 to 2.5 minutes. But anytime you feel uncomfortable before that, you can either lower the legs overhead or just come out of the pose at your convenience. At this point, we can start working on some of the variations that are that you are generally comfortable with. You can spread the legs wide apart into a V shape. Bring the legs back together, and keeping one leg vertical, lower the other leg all the way back to the floor if possible, or anywhere that's comfortable. You can switch to the other leg. And finally, when you're ready, you can lower both the legs overhead into the plow position or the halasana. And again, if comfortable, you can bring the feet all the way back onto the floor, if not wherever they reach, never forcing your stretch. And we slowly begin to get out of the pose by lowering the back down to the floor first. When the tailbone touches the floor, then you start lowering the legs gently to the floor. And finally, resting in Shavasana for a few breaths. Now we get ready for the counter pose called the fish pose or the
So we are now going to
Matsyasana.
the fish pose.
So to get ready, let's bring the feet
Fish
together,
pose.
come up on the elbows.
Come up on the elbows.
You can bring the palms under your buttocks, facing up or down, depending on your own comfort
Palms
level.
under your buttocks.
You begin to lift the chest higher and at the same time lower the head down.
Lower the head down, chest up.
So finally, the crown of the head makes a soft contact with the floor while the chest and the shoulder blades are lifted all the way up. You can make minor adjustments by either stretching the elbows straighter or putting a little more pressure with the elbows on the floor to lift the chest higher and keep the crown of the head on the floor. In the final position, if you're comfortable, you can lift the feet off the floor just 2 to 3 inches for additional abdominal and back stretch. When you're ready to come out of the pose, lower the feet down, come back up on the elbows, and very softly lower the chin against the chest, Jalandhar Bandha, and gradually, one vertebra at a time, lower the back down to the floor, then finally allow the head to rest on the floor and relax in Shavasana for a few breaths. Let's do a simple sequence of the Pavan Muktasana or the wind relieving pose. Bring the feet together. Fold the right knee. Lift the right foot and hold the shin of the right leg with the 2 hands. And make a gentle effort to bring the knee closer to the chest. And now next time you're ready to exhale, with the exhalation, lift the head up and gently close the gap between the knee and the forehead. So in this case, we are rounding the spine by bringing the knee closer to the forehead. Stay there for about 3 to 4 breaths if it's comfortable. And then slowly release the head down and switch to the other leg. This time fold the left knee, hold the shin. First pull the knee closer to your chest and then gradually lift the head up. Again, trying to close the gap between the knee and the forehead. Just a couple of breaths here. And then slowly release the head down. Release the leg. And now folding both the knees together and wrapping both the arms around the knees. Again, gently pulling the knees closer to your chest. And when you're ready, exhale and lift the head up. Once again, bringing the knees closer to the forehead. Just a couple of breaths there. And slowly release the head down. Keep the arms wrapped around the knees. Let's roll the body side to side a few times. All the way to the right and then all the way to the left without lifting the head. Just a gentle massage of the spine when you roll the body. And next time you come back to the center, take an extra breath and then begin to rock the body up and down. So you're creating a nice rocking chair move As you come up, bring the feet to the floor. As you go back, lower the shoulders and the head back to the floor. And after 5 or 6 rounds of the rocking move, come back up to a sitting position. Rest for a couple of breaths. Now we get ready for the spinal twist.
So we are now going to do the spinal twist.
The legs out in front.
The spinal twist exercises are good
The spine
and
straight.
very important because your nerves go through the spine,
Bring
right?
the right
The
knee.
nerves. So that's very good for your nerves.
Sole of the right foot on
So
the
let's start with the
outside
right.
of the left knee.
Right over left, right knee over left.
Bring the
You
right
can
hand
either
behind
do
your
it
spine,
like this,
and you can either fold the
or
right elbow
if you are a little more
so that
flexible, you can do it
the
like
left
this.
elbow, so that the left forearm is pulling the knee in closer to you. Or if you're a little more flexible, you can bring the elbow outside the right knee and use the upper arm and the elbow to pull the knee in. Try to hold the left knee with the hand. Now with that gentle pressure on the floor with the right hand, make the effort to pull the right shoulder further back and away from you. So we are expanding the chest and gently pulling the shoulders apart from each other. That will create a more deeper experience of the spinal twist. We're trying to maintain the spine upright and vertical, turning the neck gently over the right shoulder, just to give a gentle neck stretch. Okay, do not overstretch the neck. You can even close the eyes to create a mental visual image of the entire length of the spine, visualizing the movement and the massage that every vertebra, every disc in the spine is experiencing. We'll try to maintain this pose for about 8 to 10 breaths. And now twist a little more and then slowly turn back to the center and take an extra breath or two here. And when you're ready, switch to the other side. This time fold the left knee. Put the sole of the left foot on the outside of the right knee.
Left knee over right, this time around.
Behind you,
And you can do it
looking
like
over the left
this.
shoulder.
Like this.
And again with the right elbow,
Or if
push
you are more flexible,
from the outside of the left knee.
like that.
So again, you're trying to create a big gap between the two shoulders by expanding the chest. Keeping the spine vertical, gently looking over the left shoulder to stretch the neck on the other side. One of the best poses for the health of the spine. Not only the spine, but the entire nervous system, because all the nerves, they pass through the spine. We're also massaging the internal organs with that pressure of the bent thigh against the abdominal area. In particular, it's massaging the pancreas, which is a very highly recommended pose for controlling the insulin for diabetics or preventing of diabetes. Keep breathing. Always aware of the spinal stretch. Finally, twist a little more and then turn around gently. Let's find a comfortable seated posture now.
So this is the last yoga pose. It's called the Yoga Mudra or the Yoga Seal. So please, if you haven't subscribed, please, this is a good time to do so. Hit that subscribe button. It won't cost you anything. Right? We need your support.
Softly hold the right wrist.
All right.
Keeping the spine nice and tall.
Spine nice and
eyes
tall.
Closed. As you exhale, begin to bend forward.
Exhale, bend forward. All the way. If you can go all the way to the floor, go ahead.
Go as far as you can. If you can rest the forehead on the floor. If not, wherever you reach comfortably. Maintain this pose for about 5 to 6 breaths. Just becoming aware of the prana, the energy that we have generated for ourselves during the asana session. We energize the body, cleanse it of all impurities and toxins. And with the next inhalation, slowly begin to come up. Finally, release the hands and lie down for deep relaxation.
Okay, that's it. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining. See you again tomorrow, same time. Again, please hit that subscribe button, okay? You have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. God bless you, okay? Bye-bye.